The Lord be with you. A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Luke. Jesus addressed this parable to those who were convinced of their own righteousness and despised everyone else. Two people went up to the temple area to pray. One was a Pharisee and the other was a tax collector. The Pharisee took up his position and spoke this prayer to himself. "O God, I thank you that I am not like the rest of humanity, greedy, dishonest, adulterous, or even like this tax collector. I fast twice a week and I pay tithes on my whole income." But the tax collector stood off at a distance and would not even raise his eyes to heaven, but beat his breast and prayed, "O God, be merciful to me, a sinner." I tell you, the latter went home justified, not the former. For whoever exalts himself will be humbled, and the one who humbles himself will be exalted. The Gospel of the Lord. Praise to you, Lord Jesus Christ. Hi, this is Father Nick Smith, pastor of St. Patrick's in Perry. The parable of Jesus today is the parable of two people at prayer, and their stories are quite different. The Pharisee takes up his position and the Gospel says spoke this prayer to himself. In other words, the Pharisee is not even speaking to anyone. He's at best thinking or having a conversation with himself, propping himself up. The tax collector is the true person at prayer. He is speaking to a God who he knows hears his prayer, but who he knows he is not worthy to approach. And so his prayer is the most authentic. It's the most profound prayer because it's most in accord with reality. We are not worthy to approach God. It is God who makes us worthy to approach. Our successes in prayer, our successes in the Christian life, cannot be attributed to us. They're attributable to the grace of God who inspires us to seek Him. So we want to be more like the tax collector, not because we are always full of wretchedness and evil, although we must acknowledge our own sinfulness if we are to be in right relationship with God, but we also recognize that there is actually someone on the other end of our prayer, that prayer is a dialogue, and that we know that we are not worthy, but it's the Lord who makes us worthy. Let us keep this in mind always, that prayer is first and foremost a gift of God, not something we simply do for ourselves. May God bless you, and let us continue praying for each other.